Hey everybody! Barcelona could sign 2 Euro 2024 heroes as early as next week. And you'll find all the latest news in this episode that needs your likes. Let's get the show on the pitch. Real Madrid have extended Lucas Vázquez's contract for another season. The legendary Kasper Schmeichel joined Celtic as a free agent. The contract is for 1 year with an option to extend for another season. Cesc Fabregas has extended his contract with Como for 4 years. He will be the team's head coach. Spanish national team captain Álvaro Morata moved from Atletico to Milan for 13 million euros. The contract is for 4 years. Endrick's presentation at Santiago Bernabéu as a Real Madrid player will take place on July 27th. Andrei Lunin is likely to leave Real Madrid in the summer. Everything is heading towards Kepa replacing him as Courtois' backup. West Ham want to bring N'Golo Kanté back to England. Al-Hilal are ready to start negotiations, beginning with a fee of 25 million euros. Aston Villa have utilized the option to buy back Jadon Philogene from Hull City for 16 million euros. The Italian signed a 5-year contract with his hometown club. Manchester United are ready to let Anthony go on loan, provided that his new club covers the Brazilian salary in full. Cucurella dyed his hair red after winning Euro 2024. He promised this during the group stage. Adrien Rabiot, who has become a free agent, dreams of joining one of the English Premier League clubs. Rafael Marquez resigns as head coach of Barcelona Athletic. He will be Javier Aguirre's assistant in the Mexican national team, and after the 2026 World Cup, he will become their head coach. Manchester United have agreed on the terms of a personal contract with Manuel Ugarte, but for his transfer, the club must sell one of their midfielders. Enzo Fernandez was found guilty of refusing to provide information about the driver of his Porsche car, who allegedly ran a red light in the Welsh city Llanelli. He may be deprived of his driver's license. There is almost no chance that Sergio Roberto will stay in Barcelona for the next season. He is exploring options for continuing his career. Bayern are close to signing a contract with former Liverpool defender Joel Matip. Lenny Yoro made his first appearance in a Manchester United shirt in a friendly against Rangers. Former PSG right-back Thomas Meunier joined Lille from Trabzonspor as a free agent. Photos of the new Adidas ball to be used in the 2024-25 Champions League have been released. The other players are like spectators watching to see how his action will end. They know that they have to play with an autistic person. Dembélé starts an action and finishes it himself. He doesn't have the ability to help his teammate look good on the pitch. Mbappe is also a bit like that, Jorge Sampaoli said. Former Bayern and PSG forward Eric-Maxime Choupo-Moting is close to returning to Mainz, where he played from 2011 to 2014. Milan prodigy Francesco Camarda has signed a new 3-year deal with the club. Liverpool are interested in Galatasaray and Turkish national team winger Barış Yılmaz. Mason Mount will not leave Manchester United in the summer. He wants to prove himself at Old Trafford, and the club are counting on him. Former Barcelona forward Martin Braithwaite's transfer to Olympiacos has fallen apart. The Dane had already arrived in Greece, but withdrew from the deal at the last minute. Real Sociedad have agreed on a transfer of Alaves left-back Javi Lopez for 7.5 million euros. Crystal Palace are preparing a new improved offer to Arsenal for the transfer of Emil Smith-Rowe. Chelsea are gonna buy a new goalkeeper to compete with Robert Sanchez. Serie A newcomer Como has announced the transfer of former Liverpool left-back Alberto Moreno. Chelsea are planning to loan out central midfielder Leslie Ugochukwu to get him more game practice. Kasper Hjulmand has resigned as head coach of the Danish national team. He had been leading the team since the summer of 2020 and took it to the semifinals of Euro 2020. PSG midfielder Renato Sanchez is close to returning to his native Benfica. The club's sporting director Rui Costa confirmed the talks. Marseille are close to signing Arsenal striker Eddie Nketiah. He is supposed to replace Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The renovated Camp Nou is a favorite to host the 2025 Finalissima, which will feature Spain versus Argentina. Jean-Claire Todibo has reached an agreement on a 5-year deal with Juventus. The Turin side starts negotiations with Nice. And now we move on to the main news of the episode. Barcelona have almost accepted the fact that the transfer of Vitor Roque was a failure. And now the club have one option to make money on the Brazilian striker. Barcelona received an offer for Roque from Saudi Arabia's Al-Hilal, and this is the only way Barcelona will be able to recoup the 40 million euros spent. Among European clubs, only Lazio and Porto were interested. Currently, everything is going to Roque traveling with the team to the United States, and after the training camp, the club will make a final decision. The decision has been made. Riccardo Calafiori is moving from Bologna to Arsenal. The Gunners had previously agreed on the contract terms with the young Italian, and now they have finally agreed on the transfer with his club. Arsenal will pay 40 million euros for Calafiori, plus 5 million Bologna can receive as bonuses. 50% of this amount will go to his former club Basel. It is expected that Mikel Arteta will use Calafiori at the left-back position, where he started his career. Yesterday, Dani Olmo's 60 million euros clause expired, but the player asked RB Leipzig to let him go for this amount, as Barcelona are ready to pay such money. Barcelona have already sent Dani Olmo a contract offer, which he will study in detail with his agent next week. Olmo has always wanted to return to Barca, which is his childhood club, so this is his preferred option. It's known that Barcelona are offering Olmo a 5-year deal, under which he will receive a small salary for the first 2 years to fit into the FFP regulations, but from the 3rd year, it'll increase significantly. At the same time, it's known that the transfer of NICO Williams does not depend on the Olmo deal. Benfica's biggest talent, João Neves, a target of Manchester United and Manchester City, is about to join PSG. The French champions have already agreed on a 5-year contract with the 19-year-old midfielder. Neves is expected to replace Manuel Ugarte, who is on his way to Manchester United. PSG still need to reach an agreement with Benfica. The Parisian club are offering the Eagles 70 million euros plus bonuses. Renato Sanchez should also be part of the deal. NICO Williams may become a Barcelona player next week. The club found 60 million euros to activate his release clause. Barcelona have already informed Athletic Bilbao about it. To finalize the transfer, Barcelona need to get the final yes from the player. But it's expected that Williams will quickly accept the Catalan's offer as he wants to play for Barca. However, Williams wants assurances that Barcelona will be able to register him before the start of the La Liga season without issues. If Barcelona sign Williams and Olmo, they will again become the base club for the Spanish national team, as Yamal, Pedri, Gavi and Cubarsí will be key players for Luis de la Fuente. Friends, we now offer you a variety of videos to choose from. Pick one and enjoy your watching. This was Football News, the most informative football channel on YouTube.